Hello,
Hello.
is this Gucci Gucci Enterprise?
Hello, sir. I am Muhammad Uzai. We are from Gucci Gucci neighborhood. How can we help you?
Very good, Mr. Uzair. I've been noticing water leakage in my house for a few months in many part in my house. So I would like to know the causes and solution for my problem.
Okay, sir. How long has the problem happened?
This problem have been for a few months. I've I want to really change the piping system in my house, as my wife is very angry with me for paying a very high bill of water. So I really need your help.
Okay, sir. Maybe tomorrow I will come to your house. Let me check first, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Uzair. I'm really looking forward for your help. Thank you very much, Mr. Uzair. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, sir.
Hello, boss. I'm Harsan, your worker. So, Mr. Uzair has ordered me to check on piping system in Mr. Sudarshan's house to check what is the problem. And his house is located in Taman Desa Makota, Teluk Intan, Perak. And I've found out that there are a lot of piping problem in his house, and I took a sample of it. So this is the front view of a sample pipe in his house. So you can see there is a leakage there down, and this is the isometric view. This is the top view, and this is a side view. Okay, the length of the sample of the pipe is 1 meter. The diameter of the pipe is 0.06 meter, and the thickness of the pipe is just 0.01 meter. I've measured it, and that's the report from me, boss. Thank you. Let's see what we can do for Mr. Sudarshan's problem. Thank you.
So after we inspect Mr. Shura's house, we conclude that the pipe in his house always leak due to high water pressure. So constant water flow at high pressure will critically erode the pipes and other plumbing features and destroy its life expectancy in such a short period of time. The efficiency of the sink, faucet, washing machine, and toilet will decrease because of that. There are several indicators that show your pipe is leaked, such as high monthly water bill, sudden leaking around pipes, continually running toilets. This indicator shows that there is some leak at your pipe in somewhere in your house. So after that, this is dimension of the pipe that always leak in Mr. Shura's house. We can see that the outer diameter and in diameter at the cross section of the pipe. After that, we do some calculation. This calculation is to ensure the principal stress, to find the principal stress and also the in-plane shear stress. So in order to prevent the pipe leaking problem, some modification must be made to ensure this problem does not be repeated. By applying formula pressure equal to force over area, we can find the solution that is to increase the diameter. Why we need to increase the diameter? Because when we increase the diameter, it will also increase the area. So if the area is increased, so the pressure of the water pressure will decrease. So the pipe will be not, the plane stress of the pipe will decrease too. So we decided that the range of outer diameter is around 50 to 60, and also the inner diameter is around 30 to 40. Other than that, we can install pressure gauge. Why we need to install it? Because the pressure gauge will measure the force of pressure in the water. So by measure the force of pressure in water, it can alert the owner from the sudden increase in pressure. From sudden increase in pressure will make the pipe become stressed. So it will make some leak after that.
So based on Mr. Shuya's problem, we can do a little bit of maintenance and modification about the water leaking. So first, we can use a PTFE tape as our emergency way to stop the water leaking. So we can say that this PTFE tape is just a first aid kit for the pipe, and it is just a temporary method to stop the water leaking. As I can say that this PTFE tape help in make a friction between the pipe and the valve. So the force between the pipe and the valve will become stronger and it will be more tight. And when the connection is tighter, the stress allowable on the plane stress surface will be increased so it can handle the water pressure flow through the pipe. And lastly, as I can say that the PTFE tape is more cheaper and it is easy to find at the market such as hardware shop, so Mr. Shuda can find it and it's easy to use. So Mr. Shuda just can dress it at the end of the valve or at the end of the pipe, so just connect between these two and it will be more tight. Okay, so next, the best way to avoid the water leaking become worse is just change right away the defect pipe. Why I say that? Because we want to prevent the more damage further, such as a high water bill, and we want to avoid Mr. Shuda's furniture from any damage. Because if there is a hole or defect on the surface of the pipe or the valve, it will good if Mr. Shuda replace it right away, because in the future the pipe cannot handle the water pressure and it will be easy for the pipe to burst. So Mr. Shuda just change the new pipe and it will make the water more smoothly and without any damage, and it will make the work more efficiency. So other than that, Mr. Shuda can call our company to do a monthly check to check your piping system, and it better to avoid the damage yearly. So for example, like Mr. Shuda's bathroom or Mr. Shuda saying, basically the material of the pipe is steel or galvanic steel, and which I can see that it is easy to oxidation happen, or we can call it a corrosion. So what is corrosion? Corrosion is a natural process due to oxidation, which is the surface of pipe exposed to the water and air. So the corrosion will easy to occur in the steel pipe. So I suggest Mr. Shuda to use stainless steel materials because it is strong and it's not too pricey and it can prevent the pipe from rusting. As we know that stainless steel have the chromium oxide layer, which it can continue to protect the stainless steel and it can prevent the pipe from rusting. So this is a little bit of modification and maintenance that I suggest to you, Mr. Shuda.
Hello, Mr. Sudarshan. I have an experience of 10 years working under piping system. So I knew a lot of advantages of PVC piping. So I would like to present to you what are the advantages of PVC piping. So firstly, PVC pipes are very resistant to corrosion. Unlike metal piping, PVC pipes will not rust or corrode over time. This is because it does not react with air and water the way that other metal does. So this significantly will increase the lifetime of the pipe. Secondly, PVC pipes are very resistant to chemical. So PVC pipe is resistant to many types of alcohol, fats, oil, aromatic free petrol. These PVC pipes are also very resistant to inorganic acids, alkali, and salt. And of course, PVC pipes are lower cost. The lifespan of PVC pipes also allows the pipe to be more effective, as it also decreases the repair and permanent work, and the installation of these PVC pipes are also very cheap because it has low weight and greater efficiency. So the conclusion is, we all know that plane stress plays a vital role in piping system to maintain the water flow in our residential area. This also proves that the role of an engineer is very important to understand and analyze the problem and solution related to plane stress. We can also conclude that the best designed pipe system will maximize the flow efficiency, make it easier to be installed, and simplify maintenance and usable, and improve the overall performance of piping system. So this is our project mainly. Thank you.